Hey there, it is Christine Garvin, and I am coming at you from beautiful Taos, New Mexico. You can see behind me the beautiful sky, and some of the mountains and trees, and I'm just enjoying an incredible time here, doing some relaxing and rejuvenating, but also, stepping into some creative projects and doing a little bit of work. But what I'm coming at you today with is a little bit of a super recommendation around improving your gut health. So I think this is probably the number one important thing when it comes to your gut health. And that is a little something that we call hydrochloric acid. So in short, it's HCl, and that's what I'll be calling it the rest of the time I'm talking about it. So most people don't really know much about hydrochloric acid until they have a little something called acid reflux, which is not fun at all. It's when the acid goes back up the esophagus and burns. But the reality is hydrochloric acid is very, very important for our bodies. So first and foremost, what it does is it breaks down the food as soon as it hits our stomach. So food goes through into our mouths, down our esophagus, and into our stomach. And at that point, the hydrochloric acid just blasts that food into small particles that makes it easier for the rest of our digestion to absorb it. The rest, our small intestine and our colon. And that's the way that we can really absorb the nutrients from the food. And if you don't have enough of that hydrochloric acid, then you're gonna have absorption problems. You're not gonna get everything that you need from your food. And then secondly, hydrochloric acid also helps with mutilating the bad bacteria that comes in via your food and drink. So whether we like it or not, there's just bacteria all over the place, and it's gonna make it into our systems. We can't sterilize everything. There's just no way around it. So what this hydrochloric acid does is it just takes a hammer to pathogens when they come into our stomach. And things particularly like H. pylori is a good example. Also SIBO, which is small intestine bacterial overgrowth, can really help with that. And then things like yeast or candida overgrowth. A lot of times people will have low acid production when they're suffering from these. So, why is it so well known for this acid reflux problem? And when so many people seem to overproduce acid, and people taking antacids, people being on acid blockers. Well, the reality is we're not actually, for the most part, producing too much acid. We're actually producing too little. But it's an issue with the esophageal sphincter, which is the kind of closure that is in between the esophagus and the stomach, and it's kind of this valve that opens and closes to let your food in. And so when there's an issue with that, it can let acid come back up through your esophagus, and that's causing an issue. So we're sort of as usual with a lot of things that we do with Western medicine, we unfortunately hit upon the wrong things, and we get rid of the body's natural resources in protecting. So, beyond the digestion aspect and the dealing with the pathogens aspect, HCl also can help with supporting our liver and also with heart health. So it plays a lot of roles. And the hard part is we actually tend to produce less and less acid as we age, as these things go with many things. I heard this recently. I thought it was very powerful, and I'm not sure if it's 100% accurate, but it was on a podcast. They said an 18-year-old man produces a pint full of HCl a day. And by the time he's 70, he produces a tablespoonful. So you can see how it really changes over our lifetime, and so we need to help support it. And this is the number one thing that I talk to clients about when they come to see me with gut issues. I check in about their hydrochloric acid production. And, a lot of times gas, bloating, just your stomach not feeling good because you're not breaking down those foods properly, those are all signs that your HCl is probably low. Good place to start is with digestive bitters, taking those before meals, or apple cider vinegar, or you can do a little combination of both, not at the same time, but you can do that on the same day. If that doesn't help, then I go to HCl supplementation. So betaine HCl, which comes from beets, is a great place to start. And to make it easy, because a lot of people aren't producing enough digestive enzymes either, you can get combination products that have both digestive enzymes and HCl in them. And honestly, if you've had any kind of gut issues. As many of you know, I had an ostomy before, and so as soon as I had my reversal done, I really wanted to support my colon and my whole digestive system as much as possible. So very much have been on top of taking those digestive enzymes and HCl combination. So really think about, if this is something that might be part of your digestive issues right now, and make it a part of your daily practice. And you got to do it consistently, because it produces the hydrochloric acid, as you eat. So it can't be, you take the supplement in the morning and then you're good to go for the day. So anyways, that is my tip for today on what can really help your digestive health. And I hope that you get to run with that and feel better pretty quickly. You should notice a difference. And if you have any questions about this, you can always shoot me a direct message or a comment on this video. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'm about to go enjoy the rest of this gorgeous day here in Taos. So I will see you soon. All right, bye-bye.